Hello, everybody. I hope that you are all doing very well. My name is Kyle. This is the reaction to Logic's first solo album, not on Def Jam anymore, College Park. Made a reaction video in January to Maybach Music, which was a video single he released to a new album, 9, which I guess is maybe coming out soon or maybe not. Maybe he scrapped it. I have no idea. Who knows with him. And then in that video, I said that I would be reacting to the College Park singles. I didn't end up doing that because I didn't end up listening to any of the singles that came out for College Park. I don't know what it is. I've just not been as into music lately as I normally am. So I just didn't listen to any of them. Saved it all for the album. So I'm going in blind to this thing. I've not heard a single track. I've barely even heard a snippet of any of the singles. So this is all going to be new to me. All of the tracks on this album, and I'm very, very excited to listen to it. Just pulling it up here now for the first time. Looks like we got 17 tracks. Oh my god, the last track is 8 minutes and 19 seconds. I'm excited for that. Overall runtime of 1 hour and 7 minutes. I'm excited. Concept album, I believe. And I love concept albums. I love how Logic integrates story and stuff into his albums. I have heard, unfortunately, that a lot of the skits are integrated into the songs, which kind of kills some replayability sometimes. So hopefully, I don't know. We'll see. But this is my reaction to just a first full experience of the album College Park. I'm very, very excited. That's enough of an intro. Let's get into the damn thing, shall we? Woo! Okay, this is track number 1, Cruisin' Through the Universe, featuring RZA. Remember... with the acoustics, huh? Ooh, those vocals in the back. Ooh. What? This is not the sound I expected at all on a track with RZA. Ooh.
Cruising through the universe in my spaceship, cause Earth girls nowadays do basic shit. Look in the mirror.
Oh my god, there's voice manipulation on this? What? I thought the whole verse was about to be like that. And that weird little... I got voice like that too. I did.
Cruising through the universe, my spaceship.
I can nail that. But I was not expecting it to sound like that. I know that this album originally had like way more tracks with a second half that was more like Supermarket-ish. And then the second half was cut. He said he's going to use it in the future. Hopefully he does, because I liked Supermarket and I like that sound. So hopefully we still get that at some point. I'm glad that there's still some of that sound made it through here, though. So let's continue the track.
You're a thought. What up? I've been in the crowd. I don't give a fuck. What's up? I feel it in my gut. Yeah.
In terms of content of that little whatever that was incredibly weak in terms of what was actually said. But okay, let's see what RZA's got to say.
I'm headed to space with my team in a fleet of flying submarines, submerge 100 years until the atmosphere was clean.
What? Yo, it's like 4 o'clock. We gotta go pick up Castro. You're performing tonight.
Oh, shit.
So this is a story we're getting into. This reminds me of the end of Street Dreams 2 when they're waking him up on Young Sinatra 4. Even RZA's verse in terms of content, I thought that was really weak as well. So great opening. I like the sound of it, but those verses were not for me.
All right. But can we get some food first? I'm fucking hungry as shit.
Hey, you know what would be really crazy? If you got the whole clan on a song one day.
Yeah, right, Lenny. We gotta get out this basement first.
He did do that on Young Sinatra 4 as well. So the concept of this is that they're like back in 2011 when Logic was still in the basement, like coming up. So that's what the story is taking place. So I guess the content of the song was just supposed to be like some weird dream he had. But I mean, it's still an actual song. And yeah, I don't want to get too deep into it, but it's probably not going to be replaying that one too much, unfortunately. Next track, we got Wake Up featuring Lucy Rose. I'm excited to hear this one because a lot of people were showing it love. I, again, have not heard it. It was the first single for College Park, so let's give it a listen. Track number 2, Wake Up. The beat's crazy. You.
Jump in the whip, now I reminisce on the days when I was running around the Ave. Could have never imagined the way that my life would.
This is fire. Just his flow, the way his voice sounds, fantastic. Not too many crazy bars in here. It's more so storytelling of back in the day, you know, what could have happened if he had fallen submissive to the life that was kind of in place for him. Thankfully, he broke out of it and we got some fantastic albums. Keep going.
Turned out in all of the things that I have. I ain't talking material, talking about my material. Go yay, laid it out, instead of just sitting on the beach. I'm reconnecting with the streets. They wasn't paying attention. I was praying for ascension. No need to mention my attention to detail. Homie, we well, prevail. Just wanna wake up.
Cruising through an unknown universe. Beginning a journey that would inevitably alter the course of not only their own, but the lives of millions of people around the world.
Oh, that logic. Okay, so it wasn't singing or anything. It's just kind of setting up the story based around the album. Interesting. Last track was dope. Wake Up was sick. Great beat. He sounds fantastic on there. Great track. Lightsabers. Ooh.
Had a lot of bad ones this year, but today's a good day, good day.
Oh my god, this beat.
Everybody wanna get away, but no matter the shit that you're going through, already knowing you know it's a good day, good day.
This feels very much like a classic Logic song. Like, the content of that verse and just the overall sound of the song, this genuinely feels like something that could have been taken like from the Not Young Sinatra tapes.
That's a good day.
What just happened? Oh?
Let me get up on my MPC. Make a piece on the MVP. I'm the main motherfucker, you're an NPC.
Oh, that MPC, MVP, NPC. Oh, that was disgusting. That was nasty. Let me get up on my MPC, which is the machine he uses to make beats. And then he says, when I come to making beats, I'm the MVP. Which, by the way, Peanuts, those beat tapes are sick. Apparently, he's releasing a whole bunch from this year. I'm excited to keep listening to those. Keep it going.
You might have missed them. Pack a punch like I'm Sunny Liston. Better listen, like I always do the intuition. Never missing, listen more into it.
I don't know. Who the hell is Sonny Liston? Let me see. Professional boxer. So pack a punch like I'm Sonny Liston. That makes a whole lot of sense. It's actually like in my left and right ears.
Shut the fuck up when you talking to me, for I bust your head just for talking to me.
Whoa, what the hell?
Well, that ain't the same. I already broken the game. Hip hop, then you knew my name.
Yeah, just run my way, brother, shit can get dangerous. Run my way, they always gripping the stainless. Spin the block twice if they miss what they aimed at.
This is disgusting. This track is phenomenal. See, Castro's killing it as well. This is unreal.
All right, me and Lenny are just hitting the Mr. Burger. We'll be there in like 10 minutes.
What in the great blue titties is a Mr. Burger? That track was absolute fire. Oh, fantastic. Thus far, no real extended skits. I don't know if this is like really a concept album or if it's more so just like a little bit extra to go along with the music in terms of a full album experience. We'll see if it turns into anything. Still a lot of tracks to go, but this is track number 4, Clone Wars 3.
Why I'm so I did everything I could to fit him in.
He released this as a snippet at some point, like years ago, I believe. I've heard this opening part of this verse somewhere.
Days when I wished I was Jay and had the blueprint, making fresh money like a new man.
This is the song in the College Park, the first trailer, I believe, the animated one. I think that's where this is from.
Till a couple albums back when I was finally set free by the realization all I gotta do is be me. Be me.
I assume he says doing everything I could to try to be who they be till a couple albums back I was finally set free. I assume he's referring to No Pressure with that. I don't really know what else he'd be referring to in terms of that. Because No Pressure seems to really have changed the overall view people have in the hip-hop world of Logic. Following that up with Vinyl Days obviously did wonders to his reputation as well, because those are both fantastic projects, but I assume that's what he's referring to.
Loving video game playing, put that shit in my raps. People like, what the fuck is you saying? Iron Man like John Favreau, killing shit about a cadaver. The music, the people, the vibe.
Those were cute little references. Stay close to the Iron Man, like Jon Favreau. Jon Favreau, the actor that played Happy, who was like his assistant in a bunch of the Iron Man movies and Avengers movies and all that. And then he says, killing shit up Avada Kedavra, which is the killing spell in Harry Potter. So after he's talking about embracing himself and being the video game playing, anime loving guy, he makes a couple of like pop culture references to things that he's probably into. Let's continue.
Thank you for coming
Welcome to Mr. Burger. How can I help you?
Yeah, hey, can I get a,
Is that Logic's voice? So the story's continuing.
Mr. Burger, how can I help you?
Yeah.
I think that's Logic's voice. Thank you for coming to Mr. Burger. How can I help you?
Hey, can I get a, junior bacon cheese?
Okay, we have one junior bacon cheese.
Yep.
What's the size?
Why does he sound so unsure about his order?
Like a number 2. Yeah, number 2.
I'm sorry, can you please speak up a little bit?
That's hilarious. I don't know. Why is he voicing? Why didn't he just get, like, anybody else? Guy's goofy. All right. Track number 5 is called Redpill VII. I was unaware of the first 6 red pills, but okay. I don't really know what that's referencing, to be honest. Isn't red pill... I haven't seen The Matrix in so long and I have a terrible memory, but it's like red pill, blue pill is from The Matrix, right?
Somebody to get with this ridiculous vehicular sound. That means that I'm ridiculous around. Yeah, they know me round the world, but the flow is still underground. Only booze I get on stage is when I sip. It's like MF, most you niggas.
So he said vehicular sound. That means I'm driven, like vehicle driven. Only booze I get on stage is when I sip the finest. So booze like boo, but booze like alcohol. When I sip the finest, that's cool. That's cool.
Bottom line, I'm top 5. Red carpet when I arrive. But most days I'm feeling derealized. That's a medical term for feeling out of your body like you looking through glass. They let this substance in their bloodstream to manipulate endorphins.
Let's switch up.
Morphine, but this just creates more fiends. Enjoy yourself, but don't escape it. Dealing with your...
Cut off the pen like morphine, but that this just creates more fiends. That's a dope little twist of words there.
Brings rewards in abundance. Whoever feel they impair, repeat the sound, hold it down. I think the message over now. Let's bring it back to that old rap shit and start it all over now. When I knock a tooth out.
It's so... This is fire. This is unbelievable. It's good to hear him again talking about how he's never going to leave the rap game. Because you listen to some of his older songs, and he's talking about how, like, he's never going anywhere. And then, obviously, he retired. Or so he thought. But he's back. My residency in the game is permanent. I'll never move out. Phenomenal. Keep it going. I'm excited. Only halfway over this track.
Now spit so hard I knock a tooth out. You was spraying, now you
Where's the beat going?
And coming down just to tell you that I told you so. No, I never sold you drugs, but I sold you dope. Suffer from anxiety through these lyrics I cope. Saving society through lyrics I wrote. What's up? Been grinding to get my son's trust up. Only thing.
That whole line there was dope as hell. No, I never sold you drugs, but I sold you dope. Suffer from anxiety through these lyrics I cope. Saving society through lyrics I wrote. That's fire as hell.
Crime, Percy, I ate. That's a Futurama rhyme. Want the dick and I'm a bender. If she ugly, I return to sender. I pull strings like...
Bender's a character in Futurama. This is fire in terms of content of lyrics here. I love this.
Bender, if she ugly, I return to sender. Yo, racks on racks. I'm running the back. I come for the stack. I'm getting this money like James Yancey. If I don't get the bread, I get ants. Peep the speech, presidential suites. I cannot be impeached. I never miss.
Oh my God.
To die young. To die of an overdose.
Damn. That was Lucy Rose again, hopping back on there. So I guess she's like not really a narrator, but you know, just coming in here for some words at the exit and outros of tracks. That is up there with Lightsabers so far for me. That was absolute heat. Redpill VII. I love that. I feel like they should have given it a bit more time between the end of Logic's verse and Lucy Rose immediately hopping into that like very deep speech there. Because I was still reacting to the verse when Lucy Rose started talking. So they should have given it a bit more of a transition, in my opinion. But phenomenal track nonetheless. Up next, we got track 6, Playwright. I believe he also released a snippet of this on like TikTok or something a long time ago. It's featuring Andy Hole. I'm actually not sure who that is. I should Google it because he'd be featuring like actors and all this weird shit on his tracks. So this might be someone that's like very popular that I just don't know about. What? He serves as the lead vocalist, rhythm guitarist, and primary songwriter of the indie rock band Manchester Orchestra? What? Well, that's dope. Okay, keep it going.
Just that midnight marauder shit. Flow seamless over the beat. It's kind of like a partnership. I never even thought of it.
Ooh. Oh, that's beautiful. That is beautiful, Andy.
His apartment right there.
Getting into more story. That was cool. That was a cool in terms of this. I assume it's not going to get back into more song after this kid. That was a cool bit of song. Probably not something that I'm going to listen to too much on its own, but in the context of the album listen, it not bad at all.
Nigga, I know what a hype man is.
No, you obviously don't, cause you too hype. You be rapping the whole verse and shit on stage. What the fuck?
Man, calm the fuck down, Logic. You too hype right now. Lenny, throw this in. I'm trying to freestyle. Who going first?
Yes.
Oh?
Yo, they call me DJ Boss Player.
Oh, and the next track is Gaithersburg Freestyle featuring Castro, Logic, Big Lenbo. Fat TreI as well. There's more people on here. Okay. The story aspect is interesting. Actually, the dialogue is actually pretty good. The audio engineering, I don't know what the word for that is, of the dialogue is fantastic, actually, because, like, on a headset, you hear, like, Logic in your right ear and Castro in your left ear, so it kind of feels like you're actually there. So that's phenomenal. I'm interested to see what this story leads into, though, because I refuse to believe it just ends with, I don't know, them showing up and doing a show on stage or something. We'll see. 7, Gaithersburg Freestyle.
Right now, I'm bringing you the...
Trying to get a dollar, we fiendin'. I'm just trying to get it from the EBT, bitch. Real niggas never switch. Motherfucker, take your pick. Me out of that line. Did the crime. Now my time is up. Got out the box and I got in my bag. Now already when the summer come, you know I'm a sun up. Swear I'm a sun just come up. Pumping your guns, motherfucker, just shut up. I'm ready to back. All about
Oh my god, these transitions from, like, Logic into Castro into Lenbo are dope as hell. This is like a flow clinic. Going crazy, beats nuts.
But not for no money, I'm taking it back. No taking it from me. You know it's a fact. Fuck is you taking? You think about robbing me? No. Bitch, no. I want my youngest and we getting money. This shit really rough and I got it, you want it. My scratch. Life is a bitch. Make it sit in my lap. I finished my rap.
Oh my god, that transition into the next track. Holy shit. That was dope. That freestyle. I assume these are all people. I know Logic, Castro, Lenbo are, but Fat TreI and Day, I assume, are also from Maryland. Regardless, dope fire track. Next track that it was transitioning flawlessly into is track 8. Insipio? Sounds like a Harry Potter spell or some shit. The hell's an Insipio? Beat sounds nuts.
Finally for happiness when my wife changed. Used to make all my decisions based on...
So he released this for sure as like a YouTube snippet at some point months ago, I believe. That bar is nuts, man. Poor Jess. Finally found happiness when my wife changed. Like, god damn. Jesus. You didn't have to say all that.
Scared to do anything different. I couldn't get with it to worry about others.
Sure. Oh?
So many of us are chasing our youth, fixated on the wonder years, when every moment we have now is wonderful.
Next track, based on the title, is one that I'm very excited for. In regards to the last track, Insipio, it's cool. Probably, again, not one that I'm going to listen to too much on its own, but in the context of the album, I think it was a nice contribution. Next one's called Self-Medication. I'm very interested to see what the content of this one's going to be. It's also featuring Seth, Macfarlane, Redman, and Statik Selectah. So I'm actually very excited to hear this.
Destroy you decoys, we do this shit in real life. Y'all a bunch of motherfucking e-boys. We do this shit for MCs, the DJs, the b-boys that destroy the track.
Oh, those record scratches. Okay, so I thought Self-Medication was kind of going to be him like sharing, you know, like a Dark Place or a 44 Bars type of track. But I guess it's Self-Medication in that just like making music is self-medication for himself. It's not more so like a therapy type of track.
Beast mode on the mic is how I X-Men. It's cocaine when I write from the kingpin.
Beast mode on the mic is how I X-Men. Could be like X him out, like in a beef or something. But also Beast is a member of the X-Men. Weird looking blue motherfucker. I'm excited to hear Seth Macfarlane. He said he's singing.
It's the only day
Dude, I legit got chills and my eyes are like watering. What the fuck? I've heard Logic say that he's like a modern day Frank Sinatra. I didn't, straight up, like he wasn't lying. That's beautiful. Jesus Christ.
Damn, this camp is big as fuck.
Yeah, so are you. Hey, Charles Hall's right there.
Hey, yo!
Make sure to have the right set list for tonight.
Bet, read it off. What you got?
All I do, Logic, Megan, are you ready?
Okay, so the story's continuing. They're off to another show. This one I'm very excited for. Seth MacFarlane stole that track. That was unbelievable. This one I'm very excited for. Track 10. Finally got a Joey Badass Logic track. It's unfortunately only 2.5 minutes long. So hopefully it's a fire ass 2.5 minutes. This is track 10, Shimmy, featuring Joey Badass.
No EBT. Shimmy,
Ugh.
yeah, do this every day. Never play my deal. I'm keeping it real. A $250,000, that's my automobile. That thing in the glove, I need to conceal. Why I gotta rap like this to get y'all to pay attention? I ain't mad at the money I got, but some of y'all just don't got attention.
So he said, why do I gotta rap like this to get y'all to pay attention? And he touches on this subject quite a bit, that he has to rap in like a trap style in order to do numbers. But while that might be true some of the time, like some of the singles off Confessions of a Dangerous Mind did really well. Keanu Reeves and Homicide in particular, where he was sort of rapping in this style. I disagree. And I wish he'd stop thinking that way, because Everybody is his best-selling album, and there weren't too many trap-style songs on that. And No Pressure also sold incredibly well, and I mean, it had Perfect, but that's pretty much it in terms of trap-style songs. So I disagree that he has to rap in a trap style to get people to pay attention, and I wish that he would stop acting as if that is true. Still love the sound of the song so far, though. Let's keep it going.
Go yard on a resale, fuck all that. I'm a rap with a hard at. I'm on the way, sip something, stay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, came a long way. I went from EBT to BT. Who that be? That be Himothy. Shimmy, yeah. And I'm shaking up the enemy.
That'd be Himothy. Oh, sweet Jesus. Good God, man. I'm gonna be honest, I'm kind of disappointed. I still think the track was good, but I'm disappointed in that track with Joey Badass. He did this with G-Eazy as well. I'm not saying G-Eazy's as good of a rapper as Joey Badass, but he did it with G-Eazy as well. I had been looking forward to a track with those two together for a long time, and then when he released it, it was like a trap song. In the same situation with this, like, I don't want to hear the... I don't know. I wish they did like a chill vibe track, like the Freestyle they did together or something like that. Like G-Eazy and Logic had a track called Waspy 2 that leaked, never came out, that I thought was fantastic. Like, it's exactly what I would want to hear from them, like a chill vibe. And that's what I would want to hear with Logic and Joey Badass as well. I don't know. It's interesting to me that they chose to do it like a trap type of song together. I wish that they had done something different. Anyways, next track is Paradise 2 featuring Norah Jones. Paradise 1 on The Incredible True Story was absolutely phenomenal. This track is 6 minutes long. Let's get into it. I know it was a single as well. Haven't heard it. Let's do it. I'm expecting there to be a switch up in this, like there was in the first Paradise, considering it's 6 minutes long.
Borderlands, catch a vibe, fatherhood, my hustle nowadays. I'm making music on the side. I can find in the page we
Okay. Fatherhood, my hustle nowadays. I'm making music on the side. That's hard.
the sheets like an Osley wood. I pick up the mic on my Gotti, good retired, and came back just like they thought he would. Feeling invasive. I'm trying to face it. Different motivations, no longer the people that's up in my ear. I woke up my debut album did better than Reddit said it would. Made it out the trap. I got yeah, that's a fact. I'm running it back like what's up? From the cover of double XL.
This is fire so far. This is fantastic. Retired and came back just like they thought he would. That's a nice little line to throw in there. Just throwing jabs at himself a little bit. I don't know what this is going to turn into. I see that the single for this was only like 3 minutes, 28 seconds. So there's a couple of extra minutes to this. I don't know if it's just going to be story type stuff or there's going to be like an extra verse at the end. We shall see.
Because people could lose it. Take these lyrics and use it. Take the heart on my sleeve and transfuse it. I'm bleeding.
There's a cute little bar in there. Study bitches like I'm abroad. Abroad can also be used to refer to a woman. But also like students study abroad, like around the world, traveling to study. Let's keep it going.
Know how to use it. Plenty responsibility and me know how to use it.
Those vocals. Okay. Now, is there a switch up or is it story? I think it's gonna be story, huh? Yeah. Well, Castro's a bully, bro.
Everybody get your fucking hands up!
Oh?
Oh, goddamn!
We've got a twist. Them having Nikki be the cashier is a cute little Easter egg. I don't know why Logic wanted to do all the female voices in here. It's strange, but okay.
I'll do anything.
Anything?
I don't like that conversation going down between Logic and Castro. That's strange. Okay. I don't know if that part actually happened. I don't know if they tag team made a robber kill himself. I don't recall that ever being talked about before. Interesting. I thought there was going to be some twist and Logic was going to die in that scenario and go to like an afterlife state or something. I don't know. I still don't know what's going on with this story. Anyways, we continue. This is track number 12, Come On Down, featuring Jordan Harris, who I think is that not like his bodyguard or something?
I want the money, I want the respect.
Nigga, come on down.
I want the gold, I want the change, I want the
Nigga, come on down, down.
I want the gold, I want the change.
This chorus is fire.
Come on down.
That was cool. That was a cool track. Again, probably another track that I'm not going to listen to too much on its own. But good in the context of an album. This album's interesting so far. Very interesting. All right, next track is track 13, Village Slum. Oh, I like the sound of that.
I've been trying to drink less, but I feel like when I drink, I'm at my best. Not a care in the world, no stress. Escape, I deal with my problems head on to this date. Addiction to substance, it was my fate, but I broke the cycle.
Damn. That was dope. I like that a lot. And that, like, I can understand where he's coming from as well. Seeing what alcohol did to his family, and now as an adult, like every time he feels like he's enjoying himself more because of the alcohol or anything, he gets a little worried that it might hit him the same way it did his parents. But he also, like, he knows that that's not going to happen because of who he surrounds himself with. It's a cool track. It's a cool track.
Lenny, don't hate on my shit. This from Cali. This that brain rape.
What? What?
Yeah, that's what it's called.
Fuck no.
What?
No. Ain't no way in hell I'm smoking some shit called brain rape, bro. What the fuck is that?
The audio in those skits is great, so that leads directly into track 14, which is Highlife. This kind of gives me a similar vibe to The Incredible True Story, where like they're going in the spaceship listening to the album on the way somewhere. And this is also like somebody on a journey traveling while the album's playing. But it's not like playing in their car or anything, so it's kind of not the same. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Track 14, Highlife. This was a single as well. I haven't heard it. I saw mixed feelings about this, though, I believe. The beat sounds great. Like I'm in Charlie's Chocolate Factory. Ooh. Oh. Okay, I can immediately understand why this was divisive. It's kind of like more poppy sounding. I like the sound. We'll see.
And every day, you know, we stay high, no lie, so high.
What the hell? Look, the lyrical content's not there, but this shit's fire, bro. Come on. I love the beat too. Bro, I'm so upset that the second half of this got removed. Because I guarantee you I would have loved every track of that shit. I don't know why that song got hate. I'm going to keep it a buck fitty. Probably my top 3 on the album so far. Right there alongside Lightsabers and Redpill VII, I believe, was the other track that I really liked. I love that. That's great, man. You kidding me? That's going to be one of my most replayed tracks on the album, 100%. I can't believe that's fantastic. That's a vibe. Next track is, I'm not saying the name of this shit. It's the coordinates to College Park. So it's basically the title track featuring C. Castro and Big Lenbo.
About logic. Back in my day, motherfucker.
We all got them, only ones there from the bottom. Who I love, place no one above, none above. If you was there when I was starving, you can pull up the grub. Overnight, we ain't make it overnight.
From the cage to the stage, they don't know the songs, can't tell by the way that they rage. I'm faced by the shade, they throwing, I'm knowing that no one can block the rays. Through all
From the cage to the stage, that's just a hard bar right there. Because he was in prison for a while, and now he's out there performing with Logic on stage. That's dope. That was a cool track. Guessing we're gonna get into some more.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Where are we going in from?
More skit.
What's up, fellas? How y'all
Finally at the show.
Gaithersburg, Maryland. Make some noise for my boy, Logic.
Another dope transition. Love that. This is track 16, Ayo, featuring Bun B and Lil Keke. Ooh.
I don't give a fuck about what y'all talking about and anything you wanna say though.
The vocals out on this track, huh? Didn't he use this snippet on a track on, was it No Pressure? He's definitely used that snippet before. I forget what track it is at the moment. Knocking doors down. Was it Man I Is? I don't remember.
Beautiful day to sit back and smoke on some hay, leaning back with my kicks.
Some cool references from Bun B in that verse. On this side, it's darker than Anakin. Star Wars. Come to the dark side. We got cookies. Whatever's going on with that. I got Drive Like I'm Ryan Gosling. I believe Drive was a movie starring Ryan Gosling.
But I promise you, I give you my word here and now, I won't never change.
Okay, I don't know if there's going to be more story on this Lightyear track or what the hell's going on. That definitely seemed like that could be the end of the story. That's not really a concept album, I guess. I don't know. I mean, it is a concept, but like fun little skits thrown in there. This Lightyear track is over 8 minutes long. So if they're not going to have no dialogue in here, like I don't know what the hell's about to be going on with this. I'm excited to find out though, so let's do this. This is track number 17, Lightyear.
And I've been practicing my raps. Shit, I'm gonna be me. Never change, man. I promise you. I swear. But it was deeper than that. I used that shit to spread a message that was deeper than rap.
Is this from Grip Tape? The leak track from No Pressure? That's like one of my favorite Logic tracks ever. I think that's what this verse is from.
Live on the street. I guarantee your ass is rapping on the radio beat.
But it was deeper than that.
I'm so focused on the past, don't think you listen when I spit it. That kid back in the basement, he made it, he did it. And now my life is different, so I rap out what I know. With a fridge full of food, no wonder where the hunger went. Now I don't rap to prove myself, I pick it up in the vent.
Oh, this is not Grip Tape. This is not Grip Tape. This is not Grip Tape. It's Reasonable Doubt, the leak track. I have heard this verse. This is an absolute fire verse, though. I'm glad he used this here on this track to include the album. Absolute fire. The fact that I've heard it before on a leak does not mean it's reused or anything. That's my fault, but ridiculous verse. Crazy. Fire. You got the fucking Rigor Mortis sample? What? What do you say? Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Thought about doing it over the years. 85 finally here. What does that mean? Why does he keep fucking doing this to us? Oh, it's scrapped. Oh, maybe something's gonna happen. Oh, no, it's scrapped. It's never gonna happen. No Pressure was Ultra 85. Now, I thought about doing it over the years. 85 finally here. Motherfucker. Why?
I've been envisioning something different, not insufficient. Fuck all the bitch and I'm on a mission like time. Shit is iconic. Memories back in the day get a chronic. God level, I'm all through. Now fuck you.
Insane so far, this track.
They made it to the show and to the next chapter of the rest of their lives.
Aww.
Through all the mayhem and adversity,
through all the negativity and hardship, they did it. And here they stand after the show,
radiating a message of peace, love, and positivity. The original Rat Pack members rejoice. Though deep down, Logic is unsure of something. Not himself or his craft, but something that's been rising to the surface. Something that would take up more space than it should in his mind through the next decade.
Yo, that shit was crazy.
For real.
What? You can't just bring back Steve Blum like that, man. No.
That chick I was rapping up at the bar.
I need to. I'm sorry. Okay, so there is more to the dialogue that was going on. Oh my god. The original Rat Pack members rejoiced, though deep down Logic is unsure of something. Not himself or his craft, but something that's been rising up to the surface. Something that would take up more space than it should in his mind through the next decade. Interesting. Okay.
The next decade.
Just hearing that voice again on a Logic track. Oh my god. Oh, I could have shed a tear right then. I thought they were gonna.
Oh, that shit was crazy. I want to do other shit too, you know? I don't want to be on stage at fucking 50 years old rapping like the vein in my forehead is gonna explode with the fucking get down and lay down, hit you with the bravado, give a fucking fuck no, man. Like, dude, I want to sing. I want to play guitar. I don't just want to play it safe.
That song wasn't out yet. Can't believe this. There's no way. This is supposed to be 2011. Gang related. There's no way he made gang related 3 years before it came out.
What Logic is or what he isn't. I don't.
Guitar
I
starting.
just want to be able to. I just want to be able to do whatever I want.
As long as you keep spreading that positive message, the fans are gonna be with you. It's 2011. Who knows where you'll be in 10 years?
And now I'm here, light years from where I was before. Mad at the world, ready to leave. I thought I had to be a certain way. I thought I had to act a certain way. I never belonged.
I got fucking. I don't want to pause it during this, but I got fucking goosebumps when those vocals kicked in. That was a beautiful transition. I don't like saying that I love celebrities because it, like, I don't know, parasocial weird to me. I will say Under Pressure was the first album that I ever purchased myself. 2014, pre-purchase before it came out. It's been almost 10 years. It's 2023. It's been 9 years. And I mean, I'm still here listening every night, like going through crazy amounts of emotions while listening to these albums. So he's definitely not at his peak in terms of popularity anymore, but he will always have a fan base that will always include myself, that just appreciates him for who he is. And I don't know, that's pretty dope. Anyways, let's listen to this next minute and a half here. Vocals, beautiful.
I don't want to try and relive the good years. I don't want to convince you I'm from the hood, yeah. I don't want to talk about how good I rap, yeah. I don't want to perpetuate none of that, yeah. It's all a trap, yeah. It took a light, yeah. Took a light, yeah.
That honestly changed my thoughts on the entire album. I don't know if what he's saying here is going to hold up. That remains to be seen in the future. But if this album is indeed his way of saying goodbye to the type of music that he's been making, and trying to be known as like a great rapper, and he's going to actually switch up his sound and do more vocal stuff in the future. And he that's why the concept of this is going back to 2011 when he was coming up, when he was chasing it, when he was trying to be the best. And then it comes full circle in the end here. And it's him like saying goodbye to that phase of his music. Then this album makes a lot more sense to me. Because going through the album, I was like, why? Like, just why? Like, is this sort of the story here? But he came through in the end with a reason. And I think it's fire. Like, if this honestly is like... The whole time I was thinking while listening to this album... I'm so sorry at how long this video is. I don't got nobody to talk to this shit about, so I just talk about all of it. And that's the reason that I'd be making reactions like this. I was thinking like this sounds like an old, like an older Logic album. I don't know what it is. Just the whole album sounds like something he could have made, would have made like 8 years ago. Like to me, this album sounds a lot different than Vinyl Days did. I don't think the music is as good as Vinyl Days or No Pressure. I definitely will like those two albums more than this one in terms of just picking out tracks to listen to. There's a few on here that I will be listening to on repeat. My top 3, excluding that last track, because that track was unbelievable. Like you saw how many emotions I went through just listening to that one track. My top 3 are probably Highlife, which I saw people crapping on. I love that track. Redpill VII and Lightsabers, I would say, are probably my top 3, and I'll be listening to those on repeat, as well as I Love to Wake Up as well. However, if that's the story there, you know, like on that last track, he says, I don't want to try and relive the good years. I don't want to convince you I'm from the hood. I don't want to talk about how good I rap. I don't want to perpetuate none of that. It's all a trap. And if he means that, then this will be a new phase in his music. So we'll see. We'll see if it holds up. We'll see if he's capping or if he's truthing based on his next project. I hope he releases the part 2 of College Park that was more so like Supermarket, because that would just make me very happy because I love that sound from him. But that last track was phenomenal. I will say, this dude's still teasing Ultra 85 in this story, man. Having Steve Blum's voice pop in there. I don't know. I hope we get a finale to the story, and I hope that it's in audio format because those voices I associate so much with the story. We'll see. We'll see what he ends up doing with that. Anyways, that's been the reaction to this album. 2 hours long. It's now past 1 a.m. I'm about to go edit this and try to get it uploaded tonight. Thank you so much if you watch this. I appreciate it a lot. Let me know what your thoughts. Like, that last track genuinely did change. Like, I'm having a hard time thinking about the album the same way I did before I listened to that track. Because that was like a beautiful way to round it out and bring everything together. Fantastic. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it a ton. And I hope everybody's doing well. I will be here for each and every project that Logic releases, because I don't know, I'm really passionate about it, and like I said earlier, I don't really have many people to talk to that are at least this into the music, and I know that a lot of people that watch these videos are. So I appreciate you all. I hope that you're able to find some enjoyment out of watching these. Take care. I'll see you hopefully maybe later this year with another Logic album, maybe, possibly. I hope that the next one's a new sound. More of like the stuff that he's talking about, playing the guitar and singing a little bit, because I would love to hear that from him again. It's been a while since Supermarket. He's improved his singing voice. He's improved his sound. I want to hear that. I really, really do. Thank you all so much. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Peace out, everybody.